Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I've only had a job in my life for about 3 months. So let me share with you how I've been able to become financially independent since I was 16. Financial independence and financial freedom has been a dream of mine for many years. I grew up in a broke household. We didn't have much money. We didn't have much. So I decided that I never wanted to live that way again. I wanted to have money. I wanted to build financial freedom. Since then, I've been able to build multiple businesses. Some have been very successful, some have not been successful. But all in all, I want to give you a few ideas and examples and the mindset behind becoming financially independent and financially free. And I think that everybody needs to build this skill. Otherwise, you won't have the ability to become independent and you'll always be relying on someone to give you a paycheck. What happens if you lose your job? What happens when something unexpected happens? Like what we've experienced in the last 2 years. I have many friends that lost their jobs. They didn't know what to do. They were broken because of that. So they were stopped in their tracks. But because I wasn't dependent on anyone, I was able to transition and increase my income by 5 times plus during COVID. And we're set to multiply it again over the next 1 or 2 years. Why and how? Well, firstly, I'm an entrepreneur. I don't need to wait for opportunity and I just go after it and find the opportunity. I create opportunity myself. I think things through and find something that I'm interested in and I turn it into a business. The truth is that all humans were entrepreneurs once upon a time. It's true. We used to live off farmlands and raise livestock, and we used to trade and sell tomatoes on the road. You got a little cart and you're walking around and you're selling tomatoes and you're trading. We used to constantly trade from village to village. And this is a fact. This is how our ancestors used to live. So once you recognize that society and the school system has wired you to become an employee, to be dependent on a paycheck and to be dependent on the government, then you can start working on developing your entrepreneurial muscle again because it's embedded in you already. I started recording VCR tapes and profiting just $1 for each recorded tape when I was about 10 years old. Then I started making money through buying and selling phones when I was only about 13 and just over 13 as well. Then I started buying and selling cars when I was 13 and 14 and above. Don't tell anyone because I don't think I was supposed to, but I did it. And then that moved to importing. So I learned about Alibaba when I was around 16 years old and I had the courage to start ordering some things and testing them out from China, and I started selling and making money. Then I realized that I had products that some people could sell for me too. So I started buying bigger bulk and selling wholesale so that other people can make money too. They're making money, but I'd be making a lot more and a lot quicker because we were selling 10 at a time, 100 at a time, 200 at a time. And I remember when I was around 18, I made over $20,000 in a single week. I was just wrapped. I was so excited. I made 20 grand. I'm 18 years old in a week. And I was driving a convertible BMW at the time and it was drop top. It was a very nice car. Then I purchased my second convertible Mercedes CLK, which was actually my dream car. It was a beautiful red one with a drop top. And I had money coming in from many different directions, buying and selling, distributing and wholesaling. I partnered with my brother and we ended up manufacturing and creating our own brands and products, and we traveled to China ourselves. And that business was generating around $15,000 plus per month just from my profits alone. My brother was doing a little bit better because he had his head screwed on more than me. I was all over the place at the time, but I had potential to do even more than that. Later, I started another online business because I was attracted to residual income. I wanted the residual income and I wanted to leverage even more. But it was mainly the personal development that I needed. That's what really attracted me because I was abusing drugs and I was very untamed. I was a little bit wild when I was younger. So I started a direct sales business with great training. I ended up buying myself a Maserati Gran Turismo at the age of 25. I mean, that was like a dream for me. And I come from the west side of Melbourne. It's called Altona. That's where I grew up, and many people thought I was in a different type of business, but it was all legit. And this is me with a troubled background. This happened and I spent so much money on silly things back then, but I was still able to pull things off like this because I was entrepreneurial. I started other hobby businesses on eBay that brought me in more cash flow, even if it was bringing 200, 500, 1,000 a month. I even sold puppies. I had dogs, they bred, and I sold puppies. I'm giving you so many ideas. It's all about solution. It's all about focusing. It's all about saying, you know what, there is a way out there. I can find a way to make money. And then I started wholesaling different products and supplying different organizations quietly. I still kind of do that on the side just to help friends out, and it's more of a passion and a hobby for me, whatever I am supplying. I even started online trading. where you trade every single day and you make money. And if you get really good at this, there's a lot of profits there. I personally stopped doing that because it was just taking too much energy and too much time out of my day, and it just wasn't a passion for me. I got into crypto a little bit, but what I do mainly is I invest. I invest in hedge funds and many other things, and I started coaching and selling high ticket courses because of all the experience I've gained. I started online inner circle memberships. Then I made sure that I was placing a good portion of my profits into investments that generate even more money. Because the whole point of financial freedom is to live off your investment income and to reinvest a big portion of your profits. See, wealth starts with financial education. You've got to get educated. You've got to learn how money works. Then it leads to becoming financially independent. You have to become financially independent. If you can't write your own paycheck, then you're behind. You're very behind. You have to do that. You don't need a government. You don't need a company to pay you. And if you have that, great. Use that to set up side hustles and side businesses and side investments so that they can pay you for decades. See, your money is always working for you. And if it's not working for you, you're totally missing the point. Inflation is kicking in every single year. Inflation is going higher and higher. So you need to invest and making your money make more baby money for you. Now I live completely off my investments. My whole life is 100% covered by passive income. But our profits are placed in different locations. Like my company projects, we put profit back into the company. New investments, we find new investments. We have emergency accounts, so on and so forth. The foundation of all of this is to become brave enough to do something new and to find a side hustle and not give up. Even if you have to pivot and change what you're doing sometimes, change your path. I've done that multiple times. Your biggest fears that you're going to face are the fears of rejection, the fears of the unknown, and the fears of, will I be able to pay my bills, pay the rent, pay the mortgage? All of this will go away once you start to figure it out. That's why keep your job. If you've got a job, keep it. Build a side hustle, start learning the game of money, and then start investing as soon as possible. I can tell you that if you are consistent and persistent and you learn how to have an unstoppable mindset, you will make it, and you should make it, because life becomes much easier when you can work on things that you're actually passionate about. Life becomes so much easier when you know you can look after your family properly. The only reason I have enough time to work on my dreams full time now, like building this YouTube channel, I love what I'm doing. I want to spread my message to the world, writing my blogs, preparing my podcasts, developing many courses, is because I have over 7 income streams, 7 sources of income. Listen, cash flow is king. As Grant Cardone says, cash flow is king. And I'm currently working on another 7 cash flows, including affiliate marketing, online recorded evergreen courses, private high-level one-on-one coaching, large workshops on a niche topic that I can't announce right now. And we're also building my wife's cooking and coaching business too. And that will have a lot of cash flow streams within it too. So here's the truth. There are too many ways to get paid these days. Too many ways. I get approached all the time with ideas that I know I can make money through, but they just don't align with me. And right now, I only pursue the things that I'm passionate about. And if it doesn't require my time and it's an investment, great. I might look at it, but very rarely. So here are my tips. Be open-minded. A closed mind never experiences true success. Never. Educate yourself. Build your own personal growth. Build your education about finances and get to work. You got this. Go and make it happen for you and your family. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell below to never miss valuable information like this. Like and comment your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye. Hey friend, I hope you liked the video. Before you go, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you hit the notification bell below. Like and comment in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. And make sure you check out the other videos that we have. We're going to be releasing so much amazing content to serve you. So hey, have a great day and God bless you. Bye-bye.